Welcome to our series of video in factoring polynomials. The goal of this video to explain the rules of sign number and multiplying two binomials. We're going to talk about the rules for multiplication and the rules for addition. In multiplication, when I have both signs negative, the sign became positive. In addition, when I have both signs negative, the sign is staying negative. Because negative in addition means I lost. I lost $3 and I lost 5 means I lost negative 8. In multiplication, when I have different sign, positive times negative or negative times positive, the sign is always negative. But in addition, when I have different sign, I take the sign for the higher number. 5, the number 5 is higher than the number 3. I take the 5 in front of the 5. The sign in front of the 5 here negative. The sign in front of the 5 here positive. Please pause and take notes. I have negative 3 and negative 5. When I have the same sign, I add the number. 3 plus 5 is 8, means negative 8. I have different sign here. When I have different sign, I subtract. 5 minus 3 is 2. I have different sign, I subtract. Also, the answer here is 2 for both. And here just multiplication. 3 times 5 is 15. We need to find the inner product and the outer product. This is the inner product, which is negative 1 times x. I get negative 1x. And this is the outer product. Positive 6 times x, I get positive 6x. This is addition here. Because I have different sign, I take the sign for the higher number. 6 higher than 1 means the sign is positive. Because I have different sign, I subtract. 6 minus 1 is 5. X. I need to multiply the two binomials x minus 1 times x plus 6. X times x, x squared. Last time last, negative 1 times positive 6. Negative 1 times positive 6. Negative times positive is negative. 1 times 6 is 6. In the last term is negative 6. To find the product of the inner terms, this is the inner terms, which is negative 1x. The outer term, which is positive 6x. I have 6 higher than 1, I take the sign for the higher number. Positive. Because I have different sign, I subtract. 6 minus 1 is 5. X. Means the middle term here is positive 5x. We need to find the inner product and the outer product. This is the inner product, which is positive 1x or x. And the outer product, which is negative 6 times positive x. I get negative 6x. I have negative 6 here and here positive 1. I take the sign for the higher number, which is 6 higher than 1. At negative, because I have different sign here. This is negative and here means a positive. Means I subtract 6 minus 1 is 5x. We're going to multiply the binomials x plus 1 times the binomials x minus 6. X times x squared. Last time last, I get the last term. Positive 1 times negative 6, I get negative 6. The inner term, which is positive 1x, or x. The outer term, which is negative 6x. I have negative and the positive. I take the sign for the higher number. 6 higher than 1 means the sign is negative. I have different sign, one positive, one negative, means I subtract 6 minus 1 is 5x. Negative 5x. The second one. X times x squared. Positive 2 to get the last term last time last, which is positive 2 times negative 3. Positive times negative, I get negative. And 2 times 3 is 6, means the last term is negative 6. To find the product of the inner terms, this is the inner term, which is positive 2x. And the outer term, which is negative 3 times positive x, I get negative 3x. This is positive, this is negative. I take the sign for the higher number because 3 higher than 2. I take the sign in front of the 3. This is different sign. I subtract 3 minus 2 is 1x, or x. This means negative x. Means the middle term negative x. Okay, we need to multiply the binomials x minus 2 times the binomials x plus 3. X times x, I get x squared. Negative 2 times positive 3, negative times positive means the sign is negative because different sign, negative 6. This is the inner terms, which is negative 2 times x, negative 2x. The outer term, which is 3x, positive 3 times x, positive 3x. I have different sign here. I take the sign for the higher number. 3 is higher than 2. I take the sign in front of the 3, which is positive. Because I have different sign here, and this is addition, means I subtract 3 minus 2 is 1, means 1x, or x, means positive x. The middle term became positive 1x, or x is the same. Please try this in your own. This is your homework. Thank you for watching. Please, if you have any question, write it in the comment below.